On this channel, we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. Alright guys, welcome back to another segment. You know the way we do it now. We're always here to give guys updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. Yes, I'm not alone in the studio and with the man himself, Big Dave. Well, we just have one or few things to discuss about that relates to our club because right now we are in the international break. By next week, the league match will start. But I want to ask something, Dave. How that Crystal Palace match paying you? How was it? Like, it really paying you? Because it seems like after that Crystal Palace match, the whole Chelsea fan base is just quiet.
It's just quiet, and it's just unusual for the Chelsea fan base. Anytime we lose or we draw game, like the fans have this nature of voicing out or speaking out or shouting. But surprisingly, everybody was quiet.
Yeah,
there was this quiet, moody.
Is it because of the expectation of that Crystal Palace game was much?
The expectation was over. I know that, okay, this is Premier League and everybody is meant to... Chelsea is a big team. And there's no small team, actually.
Yeah.
But, the way we approached that game, it was just like we are strolling. Number one, we are playing at Stamford Bridge. This is not Crystal Palace home.
Exactly.
We're playing at Stamford Bridge. This is a game that you win. You take it upon yourself, you win. Crystal Palace is not like as though they are in so much form as before. They've lost some of their key players. Olise. You understand? So I was expecting Chelsea to go all out there with the caliber of players we had. Win the game.
True.
I thought we don't win 3-1, we don't win 4-1, but at least win that game. Whether it's 1-0 or 2-1, win the game. And it was very disastrous. It was just... I don't know. Like I said, most Chelsea fans could not eat. Some of them could not sleep. I thought I loved Chelsea, but some fans showed me that they loved Chelsea more than me. You understand? To the extent that some people could not sleep and could not eat because we didn't sign Osimhen. And I said, okay, winning that Crystal Palace game would have made us forget the whole thing that happened in the transfer window. But yet, they could not do that for us. And it was something else.
All right. Talking about this guy, our young lads that they are busy signing from Brazil and loaning them out. I remember the time we signed Angelo Gabriel. That was last summer transfer. We signed Angelo, and everybody was like, this is a prospect, future is here. He's another player that will come and do his thing. And alongside, we also signed Kendrick Pierce. As the season was going, we signed Kendrick Pierce, Estevao Williams. Now, Angelo Gabriel has gone to Saudi on a fee of £19.5 million. We signed that guy on a fee of £13 million. And Chelsea has made a profit of £6.5 million on the head of Angelo Gabriel. He's just 19-year-old going to Saudi to play. If you look at what these owners they are doing right now with the players that they have signed, even David Astrofana, I don't know the hope of that guy right now. I don't know his feet. Definitely, he's going to be one of those players that they will sell off on a permanent deal. Even Cesare Casidai, we can be jumping and celebrating that Cesare is still with the club. January transfer is not far again. After 3 months now, we enter the January transfer. So, looking at all these things, do you think is advisable for any young lad right now to come to Chelsea with the way they see the way Chelsea is doing their thing, buying them just for them to make pure profit out of them?
Well,
and it's not, we are not against them making pure profit, but Chelsea is not making it obvious.
So obvious, yes.
Other clubs do it, but Chelsea only is too obvious.
Well, the thing is that the owners are confused because tell me why you came into the club. I think that was 2 years ago or a year ago.
2 years ago,
if I'm not mistaken. And then you signed some youngsters.
Yeah.
I believe that when you sign players, you should have a future for them to even feel they plan for them, for you to even feel them in the first place. And look at David Washington, for example. Look at Fofana, like you said, and the rest of them that you called. And I'm wondering, what was the plan? Initially, okay, they sent them out on loan. And we felt, okay, let them go and develop so that they can come back. But now we are signing players
And even okay, even though they come back, we have not even given them that space
That space.
to
I'm
to
even.
try. I
I'm
know
even.
that everybody must not play in Chelsea, but at least they are making it too obvious that this young lad is just for them
Everybody
to.
cannot play in Chelsea. Not the majority of the young players that are signing. Even the ones that look at our academy for example. How do these academy boys have the hope of playing for Chelsea? You know why I'm saying this? Yes, I know that Chelsea were lacking in so many areas, and we needed to sign players. But let us look at it from this other angle. If we keep signing players, the young ones that we've signed and we've loaned out, what is their hope for them playing for Chelsea? Angelo Gabriel is a wonderful player. Let's not write. See, he's a good lad. You can keep that guy for another loan spell and bring him back to this Chelsea first team. He will perform. He will perform. Is it by selling them out and then in the next 3 to 4 years, you now go and buy them back for how many million pounds? 50 million pounds, 60 million pounds. Now, to Chelsea now, they've made profit. They've made 6 million pounds profit. But don't be surprised that in the next 3 to 4 years, they're going to go back for Angelo. Now, am I against Chelsea selling Angelo Gabriel specifically? No, I'm not against them. But have a plan for these guys. Have a plan for these guys. You just signed this Angelo Gabriel 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. You signed him 2 years ago. You should give him a chance. If by giving him a chance he doesn't perform well, you can now sell him. It's justifiable for you to sell him. Not by loaning him out 2 loan spells and then in the next season you just sell him off. Same with
one loan spell.
One loan spell. Same with Fofana. We don't even know. Andre Santos too.
And Santos, they are saying is part of the future plan.
See the way they talk now, it go be like play. And they talk.
My fear is a player like Kendrick.
Kendrick Perez, because as it is now, the way Chelsea is doing now is anything you can do to break into the first team squad, break in. But you're not going to give him much time. If you can't do it, we sell you off. That's what Chelsea is doing right now. People like McGew, don't be surprised. Next season, Chelsea might also do away with him.
Omar Kelly, man, that they went to drag from Aston Villa.
I know they even rate that one, because funny enough, I have not seen him play. So how do I rate him? You need to give this guy space to play. Now look at the players we are sending all over the place. I'm not against it, though. But let us plan for our young stars. Even if you want to make money, it's from the young stars. How do you sell or how do you make pure profit from the academy when you don't field the players? When clubs don't see the academy players, their performance, and then say, okay, this player is rated for this price. How did you get Rhys James, for example? How did you get Mason Mount? How did you get Trevor Chalobah? How did you get Conor Gallagher? All these players came from our academy, and we gave them a chance to prove themselves, and they proved themselves.
It's under these owners, I see that we sign young stars like that. The Chelsea under Roma was not like that.
Goalkeepers, 8. How many goalkeepers we have now? It's crazy. It's really crazy. So they should. I don't know. Now bringing in Sancho into the whole equation again.
Wait now, before we enter there. Let's talk about this. We are still on the table talk on Chelsea. See, when Chelsea was looking for a new coach when they sacked Mauricio Pochettino, they made a public specification, which Sky Sports also publicized it. They said that they needed a coach that can compete with
Arsenal and Man City,
and also take
Chelsea to the Champions League.
When Maresca came, Maresca said something. He said, he said he's not aware of that one, but what he knows is that he came to improve the team. I'm not trying to say tomorrow will be better, but from the preseason down to what you have seen today, do we stand a chance of getting to that level? Because as it stands now, let's tell ourselves the truth. Chelsea is a new team.
Exactly. We've become average. We've become so average. Well, what I would say concerning that is, right from time.
These owners, they just use that one. Just specification to use Antoine on the fans. Like, coach will go come now. He go fight. He go get us to Champions League.
For me, I'm not even hoping on those tactics or whatever. I've already dropped that thing off my head. because in the right sense, apart from the gusto and the right back in batting, I've not really seen Maresca type of football. You understand? So what I'm relying on is the quality of players we have. I believe that this quality of players we have, with some of them that has built experience over the years, should know what to do with the ball. See, it's just as simple as that. When you have this squad depth, the attacking positions, look at our kind of attack that we have. They should know what to do. They should know what to do in that field, even without the coach telling you anything or telling you how to play. You're playing to win. So for me, I'm not even looking at the tactical approach of the only places I have issue with is our defense, which is the two center backs. I don't know. Probably as time goes on, they will become a good pair. But aside that, our attack, we have good attacking options right now. So they should make use of it. Maresca should make use of it. Chelsea does not have any excuse this season not to progress. But at the same time, sacking a coach right now and bringing another new one is not the right. It's not going to change anything in Chelsea.
The sacking talk will start from ending of this week. Not now.
I just said in the case probably Maresca doesn't do the job the way people are expecting. It might not be that it's from the coach.
This time around, we hit on the players.
The players.
Because you will not tell me why Jackson cannot put the ball at the back of the net when he's given the space.
And you've given him another, how many years deal now? Just give him
an extra 1 year deal.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. Victor Osimhen, is there a hope that Chelsea might do the business of bringing him this January?
The funny thing is that this our club are just making things hard for us fans, and even with analyzing their football. If your eyes are on Osimhen, you should have gotten him. If you say you want to still get him January, what's the point? Why did you not go out of your way and get him before the transfer window closed? Because we are defending our club, and I said that okay, for number one, Chelsea is not in Champions League. Number two, probably FFP issues and wage structure is making Chelsea not to buy Osimhen for that price and pay. But the thing is that if you are to go for Osimhen in January, are you not going to still pay that same amount of salary? Because if not, Osimhen is not ready to drop his wage. He will still bring that same pattern to you and tell that if you are going to buy me in January, pay my full salary. I keep saying it and I will continue to say it. Chelsea were a whole lot distracted with the Osimhen talk and deal. They would have looked for a solution, an alternative. That was what they were supposed to do, because if it's striker, we need striker. We need striker.
We can't bench.
We can't. No.
And I saw a tweet of one of these guy that normally attach himself to Chelsea players. You understand? He made a tweet. He said that Victor Gyökeres' agent was in Stamford Bridge during the Crystal Palace match. Am I trying to send something? Yeah, but I don't want to be doubts.
Maybe it's a type of network.
No. After all, that was how Benjamin Sesko's agent has always been with Todd Bodley. Yet, what happened at the end? Nothing happened. So I'm not trying to be in a hurry to talk about Victor Gyökeres. But Victor Gyökeres is not a bad player.
No,
he's a proven striker.
His record speaks for him.
A guy,
his record speaks
even
for
from
him.
the English Championship down to the Portugal League,
But I think one of the things that makes Chelsea go for Osimhen, like I always say, is when you talk about that complete striker profile.
Yeah, that character.
That attributes and everything. Victor just has everything. We need a Haaland at Chelsea. That's what Chelsea just needs, a Haaland. Yeah. And since Didier Drogba and Diego Costa gave us that kind of vibe, nobody else has done that. And Chelsea is looking for that kind of attribute from a striker. And Victor Osimhen fits it, because looking at Victor Gyökeres, I just wonder does he have the complete attributes of a striker that Chelsea is looking for?
Victor Gyökeres have it. He's aggressive.
How is his height like?
His height is not that heighty as Osimhen, but his balance. He's clinical up there. He's one guy that doesn't take his eye off the post when he's in front of the goalpost. He's not like Jackson. See, I just noticed something. This transfer window, I just noticed something. When the transfer window was going on, these Chelsea players tend to be more unique,
Active. They want to perform.
as if they want to perform. Example, Madrid. I know some people will hit on me. I praised him after the Wolf game, right?
Yes.
That is how football is. But at some point, you need to drag some things in too. You see, Madueke was playing because of he was getting that information that if a good bid come, even before the closing date of the transfer window, Chelsea will accept and let him go. He started playing, started giving us that vibe. But immediately the transfer window closed. I don't know what he played against Crystal Palace. I don't know what he played against. I'm trying to understand what he played against Crystal Palace. And again, for all these for the attacking side, I'm not talking about the midfield, the attack. There's something I've noticed. I don't know if you have noticed it. All of them want to play Namidu and pass.
Individual brilliance.
Football. But yet, you are not seeing the result of the individual brilliance. Palmer will hold ball. We like to try his own luck. Let me see so that they will say I'm the one that did it. Madueke want to try. João Felix will want to try. Look at that chance that Nkunku had against Crystal Palace. Yes. What was there? Pass the ball to Kopama. What happened? He went to pass it to the goalkeeper's hand. All of them just want to play individual. See, Arsenal is Arsenal because they play teamwork, irrespective of the fact that they know that Saka is the key man there. Saka cannot play everything.
And this is the reason why I said Maresca football has not even come into place. Because if Maresca should play his type of football, at least there should be teamwork amongst the players there. I'm not saying that Chelsea will not have... There are some matches that Chelsea will play and it will be very tough. And then you need individual brilliance. You need the magic man, for example. You need that magic person that will just come and, do something and, get the win for the club. But play as a team. You have talent. You have... Chelsea have... Just look at the depth of our attack now. Come
Chelsea
on.
Have it all.
Every...
I don't think Man U depth is
they don't reach.
It's better. I don't
They
think
don't reach when it comes to Chelsea. Even Arsenal you're talking about, they don't reach. Most of the Man City players you are seeing, they have been overused. Chelsea now, we have one of the hottest areas of attack.
My own is that I know that those people that we are mentioning, they took time to bring them together and start getting results. Well, our own, we are just 1 month old under Maresca. I know it's not going to be easy, but at least come on now. This is Chelsea.
There are things you just do. There are things that a player does and he confirms this thing that he just said. You understand? As a player, even if you've not played with your teammates for a long time, at least the basic thing, nobody's going to tell you that when you get the ball, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, you have to dribble the goalkeeper. Flash the ball in the net.
But let me put this one in now. Let's talk about this one. We always, when it comes to Chelsea, we always say Chelsea this, Chelsea that. Chelsea, any new coach that comes, we take your time, give them time. It's not that we are not going to give coach time. We'll give them time. But Liverpool signed a new coach, right?
Yeah.
And Slot.
And the Slot, yeah.
What happened when Slot started?
And Liverpool was hitting the ground running now.
Liverpool started hitting the ground running. Did they take time?
Well, I'll answer your question because there was one time you used to tell me that Liverpool, they have a blueprint, a tradition of, and I think and the Slots follow that tradition. And if you check, Liverpool didn't really sign much. I think it's just Chiesa and who else? I didn't really see any new person that they put in that squad. And these players, they've been playing with themselves for a long time under Jurgen Klopp. So I'm not expecting them to underperform.
Okay. You win in that area. Tottenham last season. They signed player last season. When the season started, they hit the ground running.
And I think there was a new coach, right?
It was a new coach. Yes, now.
Just a problem, pass.
When Roman was there, if Roman sacked a coach and bring a new coach,
there was always immediate.
There's a progression immediately.
There's always immediate progression. it's crazy. I don't know how to where to place
It's true,
this.
true that I'm not trying to hit on coach, but the players need to do better. The players just need to help us. Look at the way they give away 3 points, three clean points that they were supposed to pocket home before the international break.